And this is the secret. This is the opportunity that I want to talk to you about. It is a monastery located about an hour from Louisville, Kentucky. I've been there twice, a couple of years ago, and last time was in December. And this morning, a good friend of mine actually went there for a week retreat. And most people have no idea that it exists and what an opportunity they are missing. So let me open up their website so you can kind of see it and follow along. So this place has existed for over 150 years. It's a Catholic monastery of Trappist monks. They used to be closed to the public, and it used to be just for men, but since the 70s they've been open for men and women. And now people are able to go and do retreats at the monastery. On this retreat, you will be given a private room with your own private bathroom. They serve 3 meals a day. There's a nice library with Wi-Fi. There are lots of books, most of them on religious topics, and you have the ability to basically decide how you want to live your day, as long as you're respectful of the schedule and others around you. It is mostly a silent place. So you have to be mindful, you have to be dressed appropriately. First service starts at like 3:30 in the morning, and as a retreatant, as a visitor, you have the opportunity to join them. You don't have to, but you can if you wish. From the morning all the way to the evening, throughout the day, there are different services. The monks do a lot of chanting, praying. There's also the opportunity to counsel with the monks one-on-one, to get to know how they live, to get advice. As for the philosophy of the monastery and their relationship, or like who do they accept, they are so it's an ecumenical order, which means that they are tolerant and they're open to people of different backgrounds and different faiths. So, for example, I don't consider myself Catholic, and I felt welcome there. I love the place. And when I was there last time in December, I had a very nice conversation with one of the monks about what it's like to live there, what it's like to be a monk, whether or not it would be suitable for me or to try it out. And this is another thing, is that if somebody interested, a man, so this is a men's monastery, women are welcome to come as guests for retreat, but not to ordain. You have to find a convent to ordain. However, you are able to stay there for longer periods of time. Generally, the retreats are Monday through Friday or during the weekend. You have to call in advance to make reservations. Oh yeah, so I kind of got sidetracked, sorry. I had a nice conversation with one of the monks about we talked about my background, his background, and I told him that I was brought up ethnically Jewish. I was exposed to many different religions. My family was pretty much agnostic, atheist. I told him that I was a Buddhist monk for a year, that I spent time in India and Nepal. I visited many Hindu monasteries. I spent time at a Russian Orthodox monastery, and we had a really nice conversation about the history of the Eastern Orthodox Church and the Roman Catholic Church and the state of affairs today. And that the environment is very, it's a warm, comforting place. The people there are very kind. You get a sense of being welcome. One of the famous people that came from the monastery is Thomas Merton, and he was a monk from Abbey of Gethsemani, and he traveled around the world and interacted with people from different traditions, different cultures, different religions, and he was interested in building bridges and finding the unifying truth within the different faiths. So that's kind of the idea of ecumenism. I hope I said that correct. And that attitude still prevails in the monastery, even though it is a Catholic monastery. In the gift store, for example, or the gift shop, you will find books, not just from Catholics, but you will find about books from different religious traditions. Another thing, the monks, they make their own chocolates, they make their own bread. They used to make cheese, they don't make anymore, but you are able to kind of get a sense of the lifestyle, which is really interesting. So while at the monastery, you have this ability to basically design your day, to write in your journal, read a book, join the services if you wish. They have over 2,000 acres of land, mountains, forests, beautiful, beautiful place. You can go on hikes. You can counsel with the monks. Let's see, what have I not mentioned? If you choose to do a retreat, you gotta email them or give them a call. It's best to think in advance, but sometimes it is possible to get a retreat in even on short notice. So yeah, I encourage you to check it out. It is all based on donation, so nobody is going to be telling you to pay some exorbitant amount of money. It's between you and your conscience and how much you are able to donate. But one thing I can tell you is that it's an amazing opportunity to change your environment, to recenter yourself, to get some isolation if you need some, from your family, from your friends. Maybe get away from the normal environment that you're in so that you can focus better. Get something done, some accomplishment, something that you haven't been able to do because of all the distractions in your normal life. Yeah. I hope you find this information useful. If you have any more questions, feel free to to write a comment below. I'll be happy to provide whatever information that I'm able to. Most likely you can get lots of information on their website. Got a stuffy nose. Yeah, take care. See you in the next video.